What message do you have for them?
Coach, les Ivoiriens sont en train de regarder le match. Ils vous suivent de loin. Quel message avez-vous pour eux?
Les messages que j'ai, c'est que j'essaye de porter le plus haut possible le drapeau ivoirien, mais surtout les joueurs vraiment c'est des ambassadeurs et je tiens à les féliciter parce que pour l'instant ils représentent à merveille le pays et Inch'Allah avec l'aide de Dieu qu'on puisse encore porter ce drapeau le plus haut possible. Et c'est grâce à le message que je peux donner aux supporters, c'est que sans eux on n'est rien. C'est eux le numéro un. C'est eux les numéro un.
Yeah, the message that I want to give to the Ivorian supporter is that they are the number one. Without them, we are nothing. And also, they should know that all these players, they are ambassadors. They represent the country. They have done so well until now, and we hope to bring back the trophy home.
Okay, Coach, merci beaucoup.
Thank you very much, my friend.
Yeah. Okay. So that was the coach of the Young Elephant of La Cote d'Ivoire, and we've heard him. They are coming with their tactical variation and everything. So don't forget, we are live on Max TV, live on Adum TV, live on Original TV, live on Metro TV. It is the grand finale, WAFU B U20 Boys Cup, happening live here at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. So if you are watching Max TV, Original TV, Metro TV, and Adum TV, the match is brought to you by AFA Sports Production. My name is Nana Akwesi Ajima Prempe Jr. Bye for now.
Hello. 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 Welcome to Mozelpedia.
Have you pressed your wipe now? Hi guys, thank you so much to everybody that is joining me today live. For those that are wondering, I am currently in this alone today. Yes, there's the under 20 team of Nigeria. The Flying Eagles are doing battle today in the final of WAFU B tournament. Nigeria versus Ivory Coast for the final of this tournament this time around. Remember, it's not been an easy way to the final for Nigeria. We had to fight on penalties basically to get past Niger Republic in the semi-final, but now we are here currently for the final. Nigeria versus Cote d'Ivoire. The third place match for this one finished approximately 2 hours ago. Ghana versus Niger Republic. That was not a football match. That particular game was a game that had it all. It had the Niger team walking out on proceedings. It had fight. It had dangerous tackles. It had the referee losing control of the game. It had officials of WAFU B basically begging the Nigerian teams to come back to action. That was one of the craziest games I've seen at WAFU level in a very, very long time for Nigeria. I've been sorry, not for Nigeria at WAFU level, but all the same, it concluded. Ghana got their 2-goal lead. You understand? That's partly when I even locked up. There was even a red card for Niger Republic. It was a very, very feisty game, that one. But now we are here to celebrate not just an opportunity to win the WAFU B, but also an opportunity for our 20 side to exert and also further confirm their dominance in football around West Africa. Remember, our team has been doing battle. A lot of news about them has not been in the airwaves because they are playing basically the exact same time and the same tournament frame with the Super Falcons, who have also qualified for the final against host Morocco. That's meant to be played on Sunday. But our boys have been doing battle consistently, and particular for me, while wearing the Sporting Lagos last season jersey, Sporting Lagos has 2 players, the goalkeeper Ebenezer Harcourt and also Okoro Odinaka, the left back in competition. Also, talking about this under 20 side, so some of the standout performers for me, right, aside from the fact that, Sporting Lagos left back has been dishing, the goalkeeper basically came to the party, also from Sporting Lagos, came to the party at the semi-final stage to ensure that we won the shootout and stayed in it. But particular credit must also go to captain of the side, Bameyi, and also Akinyele Ahmed of Remo Stars. Now, I remember questioning how Akinyele Ahmed did not make the initial team that qualified for this tournament because he has a truckload of experience at MPFL level and is still very, very young. For the life of me, I didn't understand how he was not able to make it into the team into the team for the first stage of competition, but he made this one and he has been at the heart of defense alongside the skipper Bameyi, ensuring that everything stays according to plan and Nigeria's defense works perfectly. Normally, I do this watch along with Kelvin Ekirite of Bold Sports, but he's unavoidably absent today. But we are also going to find a way to project this, but you can watch this game live. And currently we have heard from both coaches of the side. Zubairu has said that his boys are here to ensure they are not going to let Nigerians down. Remember, this is not a watch along. We'll be showing this match to you guys live. This is not a watch along. I'm just giving you a pre-game analysis to ensure that we all know what to expect in this one. Now, the Ivorian side played a very, very tough game to get to this point. We have to give them that credit. Playing against the host Ghana was sincerely not easy at all for Ivory Coast, but eventually they were able to play and they were able to scale past Ghana despite host pressure and everything. So it's not going to be a walkover game for the Flying Eagles of Nigeria. But however, the coach Zubairu has said that they do not plan to disappoint Nigerians at all. They plan to give their all and ensure that they come back to Nigeria with the WAFU B trophy. Remember, the current president of WAFU B is none other than the president of the Nigerian Football Federation. So a lot is at stake for Nigeria at the moment. The moment I step out of this place now, I'm going to play the penalty shootouts from the last game for you guys so that you can come up to speed with what happened and how we qualified, for this stage of the competition. Director is not currently around, so I'm shuttling between this point and the production stage over there. But we're going to make it happen in a bit. Remember, I'll play the penalty start for you and come back and give you info into the team lineup and everything expected from this side ahead of the tournament.
From last week and now, another fair semi-finals to follow us there. 2 semi-finals games. Can we give the opener? No. Okay. That was Mohammed. Umar, goalkeeper. Ulayula. So he's the captain, let's see. We carry with the clip. Again, tackle. Hassan. It's a good. Cote. Hamza, Cote, let's see. And that's all. Where Jolito stands there. Bami Hassan. Bami is a goal. So the Flying Eagles, my colleague said, they are flying high to the grand finale of the WAFU B 2020. And I can talk from last week and now, another first semi-finals to follow the two semi-finals games. Can this be the opener? No.
Okay.
That was Mohammed. Uma, goalkeeper. Ulayula. So he's the captain, let's see. Inside with the kick. Again, tackle. Adil. Hassan. It's a good. Cote. Hamza, Cote, let's see. And that's all. Where Jolito stands there. Bami Hassan. Bami is a goal. So the Flying Eagles, my colleague said, they are flying high to the grand finale of the WAFU B 2020. And I can talk from last week and now, another first semi-finals to follow the two semi-finals games. Can this be the opener? No.
Okay.
That was Mohammed. Uma, goalkeeper. Ulayula. So he's the captain, let's see. Inside with the kick. Again, tackle. Adil. Hassan. It's a good. Cote. Hamza, Cote, let's see. And that's all. Where Jolito stands there. Bami Hassan. Bami is a goal. So the Flying Eagles, my colleague said, they are flying high to the grand finale of the WAFU B 2020. And I can talk from last week and now, another first semi-finals to follow the two semi-finals games. Can this be the opener? No.
Okay.
That was Mohammed. Uma, goalkeeper. Ulayula. So he's the captain, let's see. Inside with the kick. Again, tackle. Adil. Hassan. It's a good. Cote. Hamza, Cote, let's see. And that's all. Where Jolito stands there. Bami Hassan. Bami is a goal. So the Flying Eagles, my colleague said, they are flying high to the grand finale of the WAFU B 2020. And I can talk from last week and now, another first semi-finals to follow the two semi-finals games. Can this be the opener? No.
Okay.
That was Mohammed. Uma, goalkeeper. Ulayula. So he's the captain, let's see. Inside with the kick. Again, tackle. Adil. Hassan. It's a good. Cote. Hamza, Cote, let's see. And that's all. Where Jolito stands there. Bami Hassan. Bami is a goal. So the Flying Eagles, my colleague said, They are flying high to the grand finale of the WAFU B 2020. And I can tell
from last week and now, another third semi-finals to follow us there. 2 semi-finals games.
and this be the opener. No. Okay. That was Mohammed.
Uma, goalkeeper. Ulayula.
So he's the captain, let's see. Mutai with the kick. Again, tackle. Adil. Hassan. It's a goal. Hakot. Hamza. Hakot, let's see. And that's all.
Where Jolie
All right, guys, that was the route for Nigeria to the final. Remember, we had to go past Niger Republic via a thrilling penalty shootout to find our way finally to the final of this competition. And what's in front of us at this current moment is, remember, you can only beat what's in front of you. And what's in front of us now at a particular moment is none other than Cote d'Ivoire. Cote d'Ivoire got past Ghana to make it to this stage, so it is not a joke of a match. It's serious business for the both of them. I'm going to like to get your predictions, guys. Tell me, director, please put a poll up now, please. Let us know who is going to win the WAFU B competition for this game. Depending on what happens in this game, just to be clear, this Under-20 team of Nigeria has been doing battle for a long time, and I'd like to know how impressed you guys have been with the battle that they have been doing. The game goes live in approximately 10 minutes. We're going to be showing you this game live. Cote, our friends from Ghana, you'll see this game live on this channel, and we'll be able to interact and banter together on how well you think the Under-20 side are performing. And at halftime, we'll come back to give you an analysis of the first half based on all we have seen and how well or how badly the team has done. Remember, Nigerian sides are correct. The Super Falcons yesterday defeated South Africa 2-1 to qualify for the final of the WAFCON, and they are going to be going up against none other than the host Morocco on Sunday. And today the Under-20 side are doing their own battle, going live, going direct, live in the final of the WAFU B against those that beat the host. Ivory Coast today. And like I said earlier, Coach Zuberu has promised that he wants to deliver the title to Nigeria. They've asked him countless times about commission how the game go. He really does not say much, but he just said that they are here for serious business and they are here to do what they have always been doing, which technically means they want to deliver the title to Nigeria. So tell me, guys, how is it going to go? Barrister Elvis says, I'm sure you are going to show this one. Yes, Barrister Elvis, I am going to show this one live. Yes, Barrister Elvis, you are going to see this one live. I'm just giving you analysis before the game goes live on from our partner channel in Ghana. Once it goes live, you'll see it immediately. So just tell me, how is it going? How is it going to be? How many goals do you expect? Who do you expect to be the man? I mean, a lot of you might not know this team, so maybe I am going to do well to help you guys with a little bit of info on this team, because I know a lot of us have not technically followed this competition from the start. Let me just give you guys info on the Under-20 side and how they have been and how well they have been performing. I told you that we had to defeat. I told you that we defeated Cote d'Ivoire to get here, which is perfect. But now we are facing Ivory Coast again. Also, now this Under-20 side has been together for a while. You know, they lost a couple of players after the last round. Some of them went on to Europe. Some of them were no longer available, like the Parable boy from Remo Star was probably the top scorer for this side in the first, but now he has gone over to his club and he's now in Europe, cannot be a part of it. So this is it was seemingly a much changed side as compared to the side that did battle in the first stage of this competition. But obviously they are still strong enough and they maintain their kingpins while adding some extra talent. Remember, one of the most high-profile players here in this competition is the central defender for Remo Stars, Akinyele Ahmed. He's at the heart of the defense for the under 20 side. He's a starting center back for Remo Stars, which is not a joke in the Nigerian Premier League, and you're still young and under 20. Bamayi, the captain, he's a young guy, yes, but you can practically call him a veteran of a lot of age grade competitions for Nigeria. He has almost seen it all, done it all, and he just keeps on running. Then there's Odinaka Okoro, the starting left back for Sporting Lagos and NNL side. I'm currently wearing their last season jerseys when their major partner was Clasher. The goalkeeper is also from Sporting Lagos. I mean, he's a haircut. He has earned rave reviews from the under 17 side down to under 20 side, and keeping Nigeria in games a lot of time over this tournament. He has proved his mettle and done his part to ensure that we are ready to go. The moment the directors just give me a signal that the teams are lining up, I'm going to go off air and take you guys direct to Ghana, where you're going to see the game for what it is and enjoy it live and direct. Kickoff is at 8 p.m. Yes, kickoff is at 8 p.m. But in approximately 5 minutes or less, we should be getting direct signals from Ghana, and we are going to key you guys in immediately. So I'm still interested in listening. Have you put up the poll? I'm interested. Okay, so at this current moment, we are currently in the teams are lined up and ready to go out. I want to believe that the stadium sound is off. Okay. We are currently seeing feed from Ghana, Cote, AFA Sports Channel. They are the production partners for this particular one, and the ball boys are ready to go. The flags are on the pitch. Nigeria is ready to do battle. Communication around this game is not all that. I'm currently still expecting the starting lineup that I have requested from everywhere I can request it. I'm soon going to have that. The moment I have it, I'm going to read it out to you guys. But I think it is currently available. Okay, not yet available too, but we are standing by. We are standing by for the starting lineup. But both teams are currently in the tunnel. Remember, Ghana has won the bronze medal. It's left to be seen who's going to win the gold medal or the silver. That's between Nigeria and Cote d'Ivoire. But as a Nigerian, we all hope, we all pray, we all ask God to ensure that the under 20 side for Nigeria gets this final win, so that we know that what's left is just for the WAFCON side, the Super Falcons of Nigeria, to go finish the battle on Sunday. And we know that the two competitions Nigerian sides were involved in were able to basically win and bring back the gold on both occasions. I'm still waiting to hear from you guys. Tell me, how do you think this game is going to end? What is your scoreline prediction for this particular match? In a couple of minutes, we'll cross over to Ghana. As you can see on your screen, the pitch is set. Everybody is practically ready at this moment to do battle. But the question is, which side is today going to swing? Which side is the victory going to swing today? Is what is left to be seen. The under 20 Wafu trophy is about to be presented and brought forward. I'm trying to get a handle on the legend that's carrying it, but I can't particularly see. I can't see him clearly, so let's just wave that on. I cannot see him clearly at the moment, but we are almost ready for that. They're about to present the under 20 trophy. So once that is presented, we'll have the both teams come outside with the CAF and Wafu flag, and then we'll have the teams come out ready to do battle. Basically, that's all that's left. All right. Perfect. Sorry, we're just ensuring that the feed we're getting from Ghana is the highest possible quality for you guys, so that you can. It's still running, and for you guys, so that you guys can watch it as best as is possible. We are quickly going to go back again to show you guys the trophy. The trophy has been presented, a beautiful trophy, basically, as well as beautiful as it can be. It has been presented and it's there at the moment. Who's going to walk away with this WAFU B trophy? Is it Nigeria, which we all pray? If you're on my live stream and you don't hope Nigeria wins, I am going to swear for you, and it's going to catch you anywhere you are. Exactly. We all hope that Nigeria wins this. The trophy has been presented. The two sides will do battle in a couple of minutes. Nigeria versus Cote d'Ivoire for this beautiful trophy that we currently see on screen at the moment. Remember, this game is being broadcast by Alpha Sports Channel, the media partners from Ghana. They have done an amazing shift throughout this tournament, and it's beautiful to see. Coach Zubairu and his boys are ready. The die is cast. Everything where they shell done they shell. The question now that remains is, are we going to go all out and claim the much needed victory, or Cote d'Ivoire go find way run us akpako, which is not what we pray or ask for in anywhere. There you see the die is cast. We have the CAF logo, we have the Wafu, the CAF flag, we have the WAFU B fair play flag, and everything is good to go. We have the referees behind, and officially football is about to start. The battle is about to begin. Nigeria versus Ivory Coast. Nigeria is being led out by Captain Bameyi. If you look very well, you'll see Ebenza Hakot behind him. Akinle Ahmed have been speaking about for a while. Odinaka Okoro has won man of the match in I'm sure at least one game of this tournament. So basically, both teams are ready for battle. Ivory Coast also comes with their own mettle, comes with their own danger and their peculiarity and pattern of play, because they had to hold their nerves, hold a lot of nerves to be able to do away with Ghana, the host that had a lot of home support. This one, I even understand that this final was meant to be played in one of their main stadiums if Ghana had qualified, but as Ivory Coast had a say in it and decided that no, there's no going back. You're not going past us in this one. National anthems are about to be sung. Maybe finally we are going to see the under 20 players, since some of them are technically still of school age, if they are going to be able to sing the Nigerian anthem properly. May we see as it be properly. If then go fit get up 100%. But at this current moment, let me just confirm the anthem that has been sung. Perfect. It is Nigeria, we hail thee, that is going up. As you can see, the players ready to do battle. These are our young under 20 boys that are hoping that their career blossoms from this point onwards. Hands on the chest, pledging allegiance to Nigeria and pledging to do battle. That's Odinaka Okoro. He plays for my club, Sporting Lagos. If you're not aware, I support Sporting Lagos any day, anytime in the Nigerian National League, but we're coming to the MPFL very, very soon. I have still not gotten the starting lineup that has been requested. I'm still searching practically everywhere for it, so I can give you guys a clear picture of how it's going to be. I kind of have an idea of the players, but I will need to confirm the complete names here so that it's 100%, so that I can give you guys all the feedback, all the behind information that is needed for this. But just give me a second. We are going to find that starting lineup in a sec and we'll be good to go. But Nigeria currently is hoping that we've battled properly and come up tops against Ivory Coast. We are going to be cutting over to the stadium sound in a couple of minutes. So you guys enjoy this game. From myself, Victor Modo, and I'll see all of you at halftime.
Olise Mohammed, Ghana, Imarana and Mohammed. So these are the guys who are going to do battle for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. So these are the match officials in your picture. So the referee is Tanesia from Benin. We have Nasi Cotonou from Benin. We have Daouda Touare from Burkina Faso. And the fourth referee is Blessed Yao Salah. He's the fourth referee. And Yao Senam from Togo will be the match commissioner. So pictures will still be going on. So that is the confirmation of the match officials for you. So Bamba, Gobe, Sidibe, Tindano, Fofana, Sumaho, Kone, then Kone, Tate, and Keita. So these are the guys who will be doing battle for the young elephant of La Côte d'Ivoire.
So the grand finale of the WAFU B U20 Cup 2025.
So the referee has shared his whistle and playing from right to left is the Flying Eagles of Nigeria, whilst the young elephant of La Côte d'Ivoire will be playing from left to right. So that is Gobe for you. And I can tell you they are in for represents.
Yes, of course, and this is a closely contested match, a highly anticipated one. The tempo of this game is already showing up, and these are arguably the very best of teams who have been in the competition, and having Nigeria progressing through to the grand finale, and that of Ivorians, also making through to the grand finale, clearly tells you how superior and the kind of performance they've put up from the group stages to the other divisions now to the grand finale. So a well-befitting finals, and let's see how they will play here to match up to meet the expectation of what we called a grand finale.
So tape has been brought down, and it's an infringement in favor of the young elephant of La Côte d'Ivoire. Bamba, the captain of the side, sends a long one to Sidibe. Sidibe to Tindano. Kone will do this time around, back to Tindano. It is a throw-in this time in favor of the young elephant of La Côte d'Ivoire. Tindano will do that. That is the coach for you, Aliyu. Zuba, the coach for Nigeria.
And he's been doing so well, guiding this Flying Eagles of Nigeria U20 level at this stage. I think it's been brilliant, guiding them to victory by way of winning the ultimate. I think he will be considered as one of the coaches to lead their senior national team, because this high level.
So Keita, he has been brought down. And this time around, the center referee Tanesia, now Bami. Sends a long one. And Kamaldini does really well to locate Magana. Kamaldini. Now Mohammed, but Olise has been brought down. Referee have signal play to continue. And let's see Keita, but Bamiye this time around has no problem. Straight to the arms of the goalkeeper of the side, Harcourt. Now Bamiye, who is the captain for the Flying Eagles, surging forward. Kamaldini, but Bamba does so well to intercept play. Yonis Zedok, that is the coach of the Young Elephant of Cote d'Ivoire. Bamba with a throw. Con. But this time around, Mohamed will join the party for the Flying Eagles. They are surging forward, but the ball has been intercepted. Imarana. Keita. Olise. Kamaldini turns so beautifully. Now Sidik. Olise. But referee Tanasia spotted an infringement. Olise has been called by the referee. And this is the confirmation of what happened. Live on Max TV, live on Original TV, you're live on Metro TV, as well as Adom TV and AFE Sports Channel. My name is Nana Kwesi Ajman Prempe Jr. and I'm doing this with Klobia Asante at the commentary position. So Habib and Tape behind the ball. Don't forget, during the group stages, Habib sends a long one in, has to roll this time around, but I can tell you that the referee spotted an infringement and is going in favor of the Flying Eagles of Nigeria. Goalkeeper Harcourt. Harcourt to Bamiye. Back to Harcourt. Now Habib will join the party. Akanyele sends a long one in, trying to locate Mohammed. Magana sends a long one in, but has to roll this time around. And Gobi another throw in favor of the Super Eagles, and Mangana effect the throw quickly. Now by Meyi, the captain of the side, sends a long one in, trying to locate Mohammed. Mohammed finds, can it be a shot? No, it has been blocked. The Young Elephant have been saved this time around. Now they are on the counter break. What can they do? Fofana. But Akanyele. Sadiq saved the situation.
I think the game is living up to expectation. This is a grand finale.
So that is Coach Ouattara and the offer, as well as the head of sports for Ignite Media, General Gattuso, raised to the power 7.
General Gattuso. And I think Abaka Ouattara has been a key contributor to this tournament. Throughout from the start of the tournament, he's been attending. And now the grand finale is also here gracing the occasion. Former House of Folk head coach.
Now the advisor to the board.
Interesting.
Bami, Akanyele. The Flying Eagles always start a build up from the back. But this time around, let's see. Head row, Gobe, Tape, turns beautifully, but the ball has been intercepted. And this time around, Kamaldini, now Mohammed. But Bamba will come to their rescue. Sends a long one in. Mohammed. Back to Mohammed. Now the Young Elephant of La Cote d'Ivoire in possession now. Bamba, the captain of the side, sends a long one, trying to locate Cote. But Bamiye, but Tanesia, the center man, says it's a foul, and this time around, Harcourt, the goalkeeper, will pass to Bamiye, the captain. Tenso sends a long one. Can he locate Olise? No, but now Olise with the ball. Okoro. Kamal Dini sends a long one. Mohammed, the Flying Eagles now making an incursion. Kamal Dini sends a shot, but no problem for goalkeeper Zegu. And this is the first time that he has been called to the party. The Flying Eagles still in possession. Bami. Now to Mohammed. Akanyele will join the party now. Mohammed turns so beautifully. Now they are surging forward. Sends a long one, but the ball has been intercepted by Captain Bamba. Now Tape. He has been brought down by Kamal Dini. And Tanasia, the center man, called for an infringement in favor of the young elephant of Cote d'Ivoire.
Interesting game. Interesting first 10 minutes of action so far. And I think Nigeria have seen more of the ball. They are dictating the pace of the game. They are having total control of the game. But this has been the way of which this young elephant of La Cote d'Ivoire plays. And one match that we could all remember is the one they played against Ghana. Mostly they looked vulnerable in the first 45 minutes, but they are a second half team. They play so well in the second half. So Nigeria, having watched most of these Ivorians matches, they've gotten to know that if they are to make any good case in this game, then the first 45 minutes is where they can neutralize these Ivorians and get the needed goals that will see them through as victors at the end of the 90 minutes. And that is what they've been doing. So in this half so far, first 10 minutes, they've been dominating play. They are seeing more of the ball. They are enjoying themselves, stringing passes together. But I think this is a way to capitalize on these Ivorians. But when you allow them to settle down and they come back, they are a different animal when they set up and find their feet in the game.
So when the young elephants, when they find their feet in the game, that is where you know their real character. Now the young elephant, Cote tells so beautifully. Cote to Tindano. The young elephant exhibiting some skills there. Now Tape will come to the party. Olise, Bamba, the captain of the side. It is a throw-in in favor of the young elephant. Bamba, he has effected it so well. Bamba with the ball. Tape, still trying to maneuver his way through, but it is an infringement going the way of the young elephant. Tape just close to the ball. So that is the confirmation of the incident that happened. Olise, but Cote will take over this time around. To the captain of the side, Bomba. Bomba sends a long cross in. Tape, but he has been brought down, and the referee signal plays to continue. It is a throw-in. Atanasia. So Bamba will take charge of the throw. Sends a long one in. Abami. Nigeria in possession now. Mohammed. Back to Olise. Okoro. So that is Yonis, the coach of the Ivorians. Bamba, the captain of the side. So goal kick going in favor of the Flying Eagles of Nigeria. Akanyele sends a long one in. Can Mohammed get to the ball? But Zidibe and Gobi are there. So this time around it is goal kick, which is going in favor of the young elephants of La Cote d'Ivoire. Sidibe. Cote will control that, but the Nigerians have taken over. Cote will not allow. Now Bamba. There was a slip there, so Baba couldn't control the ball. And that brings a goal. No, that brings a throw in to the Flying Eagles. Okoro. Olise. But he has been brought down. It's still a throw in. Okoro. Gobe. Now Kun. That's over. Still in control. The Flying Eagles. But Okoro will take charge. Can Olise get to this ball? Sidebe. Very, very strong in the air. So offside in favor of the young elephants of La Cote d'Ivoire.
Interesting game, and I think the two teams deserve to have their place in the grand finale, and they are making sure they live up to the billing so far as a final game is concerned. In fact, both teams are exhibiting some sumptuous football here. Aggressiveness intact, the physicality of it, the anger to win the ultimate. You could clearly read from these two teams, and that is something of a positive.
Okoro trying to locate Mohammed. The ball has been taken from Mohammed. Keita turns over. Babami will not give Keita that chance. The Flying Eagles. Sadiq to Mangana. Mangana has been brought down, and the referee says
Bami is being a true leader for the Flying Eagles of Nigeria, a proper and a solid rock of Gibraltar, a center back, and is very good, physically strong. He's that short, but with a high level of stamina, and I think he's been helping the Flying Eagles throughout the competition, and he's been their main anchor at the back.
so Bami, Sadiq, Akenyele, Okoro forming a solid four-back line for the Flying Eagles of Nigeria. So that is the technical bench of the Flying Eagles. So that is the Chief of Staff of Ghana Football Association, Mr. Michael Osekere. Also on your screens. They are all here to grace this occasion. And don't forget, the second Vice President of Confederation of African Football, who also happens to be the President of the Ghana Football Association, Mr. Ket Simon Edwin Okraku, is also here. The WAFU Zone B President is here, Musa. President Musa is here. So Harcourt, this time around, I have no problem with the ball. Sends a long one in. Bamba has been brought down. And this time around, Kamaldeen, he has been pardoned by the referee. Bamba to the goalkeeper, Zigu. Kun. Tindano. Fofana. Back to Tindano. But the Flying Eagles will now take charge. Mangana. Now Olise. Olise has been pushed, but the referee said play must continue. But Bami. Babi with the ball. Sends a long one. Locating Mohammed. But has to roll Kun. That's really well. Referee Tanasia spotted an infringement, and that is the owner of Banap FC. Also on your screens. So, Captain Bamba plays for San Pedro. You remember San Pedro when they came to Ghana play against Kotoko? That is where Bamba plays.
He's a huge talent, and at this level, U20 level, he's shown some good leadership qualities in him. Having guided the young elephants of La Cote d'Ivoire to have seen a place in the grand finale clearly tells you, and it is not just the performance. He's shown some true leadership qualities, and I think he has also contributed hugely to so far the successes of the young elephant of La Cote d'Ivoire.
Mohamed. Now Olise. Shot. But it goes wayward for a goal kick, and this time around, so the goalkeeper of the side, Christian Zigu, who also plays for Stella Club in La Cote d'Ivoire. Akanyele. Magana. Tenso Olise. But that's a feeble shot there. No problem for goalkeeper Christian Zigu. Fofana. Still with the ball. Tenso. But the ball has been taken away from him. Olise. Sends a long one, but no problem for Christian, the goalkeeper for the side. Bamba, the captain of the side. But the ball has been taken away from Bamba. Kamaldini, but Bamba does so well for that timely intervention, for that clearance.
That's how he's the leader, and he lost possession to the Nigerian and fought back to win possession. I think it's a throw-in against them, but that was just a super intervention there to have cleared that danger.
Okoro sends a long throw-in, but the ball has been cleared. Akanyele. No problem to him. Plays the ball to safety, and it's a throw-in, and quickly it has been infected. Cote. Ali Cote. He was trying to locate Fofana, but it goes wayward for a throw-in this time around to the Flying Eagles of Nigeria. So Sadiq will effect the throw-in. Quickly he does that. Akanyele sends one in. Bakon. Another throw-in. Sadiq. Sadiq also plays for Niger Tornadoes FC. Fofana to Cote. Olisi. There was a push there, and the referee was just close to the incident.
Ali Kohn, a very strong midfielder, a proper conductor, a controller in that midfield. And he had a game of his life against the Black Starlets of Ghana in the semi-finals, which eventually earned him the MVP of the match. And he's been a key member for the Young Elephants of La Cote d'Ivoire. Throughout the tournament, he has been their main man in the middle.
So Ali Kohn. Ali Kohn also plays for Racing Club, the Abidjan. That is where he plays his football.
Yeah, I think most of these 7 countries who participated in this year's Wafu Zone B, majority of the players plies their trades in their domestic league because the European leagues just ended, and most of these players who plies their trades in Europe and the other continents would be given some time to also rest, and this is another opportunity. In fact, this is not the AFCON nor the World Cup, so mostly when it comes to these regional level competitions, the local players earn more slots comparatively to that of those who play their trades outside the domestic scene or the local scene.
So throwing to the Flying Eagles of Nigeria. 25 minutes of action played live on Max TV, live on Original TV, Adum TV, Metro TV, as well as AFA Sports Channel. But none of these teams have been able to break the virginity of the game. The score is still buried. The Flying Eagles and the Young Elephants still struggling to find the back of the net.
It is a closely contested match, a highly anticipated one, of course, and I must say, having done 25 minutes of action, the game has really lived up to its billing. A game showcasing that, yes, these are 2 teams who truly deserve to feature in the grand finale.
So it's the Wafu Zone B U20 boys happening live at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. The Flying Eagles who are playing against the Young Elephants of La Cote d'Ivoire. And as I told you, the score is still barren. Kohn, but the ball has been taken away from him. Okoro. This time around, Kohn. So referee Tanasia issue his first yellow card for this match. And that is the confirmation of the incident. And it's no other person. And this time around goes to Gobi. Sends a long one in Yesuro. Can this be the goal? No, look at the save. Christian Zigui showcasing his rare talent here. Can this also be? Look at this. The Young Elephants under pressure this time around. The Flying Eagles mounting pressure from every corner. But where it matters most, Christ the Savior came to their rescue. Nabamba, the captain of the side. Habib. But Sadiq has no problem. Akanyele for the Flying Eagles. Locate Olise. Olise. Olise surging forward. Now to Kamaldeen. Kamaldeen. Can this be the opener? Olise. No, the Ivorians this time around will come to the party. Captain of the side, Bamba to Habib. Habib to Bamba. Now Tate. It is a throw-in favor of the young elephant of La Cote d'Ivoire. So that was the situation again. And look at the goalkeeper. Look at the goalkeeper. Bamba. Sidibe. Tindano. Back to Sidibe. Con. But Tindano couldn't get to the ball. The young elephants still swinging their passes together, making some incursions, but they are not other serious incursions. The young elephant. Tape. Come. Referee signal plays to continue. The Flying Eagles on the counter break, but Mohamed couldn't control the ball. It is a throw-in. Tendano for the young elephant. So Divine Okechukwu Olise, born on the 13th of September 2007. He also plays for Foster FA in Nigeria. So that is Okechukwu Divine Olise.
Yeah, he's such a delight to watch. A fantastic lad, a player. And in this game, he's been given a free role. He's been moving around, walking around, and look, he's got that talent, and there is a huge potential ahead of him. Only that you have the proper nurturing to reach out to his full potential. He's such a delight to watch. Such a fantastic young lad.
So Tahil Mangana is being on the pitch, and he also plays for Wireless FC in Nigeria, but he's back on his feet this time around. We are praying that he will be back on the field. Tanasia will do the drop ball, and Christian, the goalkeeper of the side, Sidibe, Gobi, back to Sidibe. Sidibe surging forward for the Ivorians, Fofana. But Cohn was there. There's an early substitution. So Habib is out. Habib is out. And Siaka Bamba will take his place.
This will be, I think, the Ivorians have got depth when it comes to midfield. They've gotten a lot of midfielders in their team, but this is a huge miss for them. Habib Sumaho, key figure in their midfield, with his partnership and the understanding that he's built with Ali Kone. He had a man of the match against Togo. He was so instrumental in the semi-finals against Ghana, and him not finishing even the first half is a big blow. But let's see what Siaka Bamba, an equally good midfielder, what he also adds to this Young Elephants of La Cote d'Ivoire.
So Okoro. And Siaka Bamba also plays for Esperance Diassa the Sisia in La Cote d'Ivoire. So Siaka Bamba is in, Habib is out. Tindano, Con, Bamba. But no problem for Kobe. Olise, Kamaldeen. Kamaldeen got that chance. So Ioannis, the coach of the Ivorians, issuing instructions. Another early substitution. Mangana. Yeah, that is Kudus. So Mangana is out, Kudus is in.
Yeah, I think Nigeria also another force substitution there. And this is a game clearly tells you it is a grand finale. Both teams at these early stages into the game are virtually being forced to sub some players off, and that clearly tells you the intensity of the game.
So Hackett, the goalkeeper for the Flying Eagles, take charge now. Bami. Look at this. Keta. Keta. He didn't start their first group match, but he came in the second match. And from there, he has always been a starter. Hackett. Bamba. Bami. That's beautifully well. I can tell you the two captains really performing very, very well. So Kamaldeen will this time around be visited by the medics. The young elephants, as usual, in their orange jersey. And the Flying Eagles. Their green and white jersey. Tape. So goalkeeper for the side, walk out. Hackett. To the captain of the side, Bami. He tried to surge forward. Kamaldeen. Olise. Okoro. But Bamba, that's where to clear the ball. Akanyele. Back to Akanyele. Sends a long one in. But Imarana Bamba. But Kamadi does so well. Sends a long one in. But still, the Flying Eagles creating some decent chances. But it goes wayward. And this time around, the resultant is a corner kick, which is coming in favor of the Flying Eagles. Tindano, but he's up on his feet again. But all the same, the Ivorians will effect the free kick. He sends a long one. But Sadiq does so well. And here's the ball away. Tindano, Gobi, but the Flying Eagles, Okoro, Olise sends a long one in. Still the Flying Eagles. Look at this feeble shot from Sadiq. So 40 minutes of action played, left at 5 minutes. If no time is added on, the first half will come to an end. A throw-in.
And I think the Nigerians, they've had more of the ball. They've possessed the ball. They've controlled the game so well. But these Ivorians, as they are known, they've not been that good in all their games that they've played in the tournament, especially in the first 45 minutes. They barely perform so well in the first half, but they are a second half team. When they come into the second half, they look differently comparatively to their exhibition in the first half. And that is what the Nigerians should get known of. Because all these chances, all these controls they are having, I think they are going to taste a different taste of medicine in the second half against the Ivorians. They are a second half team. They have a strong team. They have a strong bench, and they are a team built in midfield. They have a strong midfield, and they have equally good midfielders who can also come on and affect the game so well.
So that was Christian Zigui. Throwing Fofana, Sidibe, back to the goalkeeper, Christian to Sidibe, Keita, a shot. Musa Kong.
That was a good try from him, a powerful one. It was a good try. That was some good work done there by their striker, Keita, who was so strong on the ball, and finally releases it to Cote.
Bamba. Tape. But Bami. Mohamed. Now Kamadi. Okoro. Bami. Bami's long ball just goes wayward. Christian. CDB. Surging forward. Keita has been brought down. Ball is still in play. Bamba. Another throw in. Okoro. Bami, who was looking for goalkeeper haircut.
I think Okoro and Imrana, they've done some good work over Bamba, the captain for the Ivorians. Now, he's been defending so well, but we've not seen him how efficient he used to be, surging forward, taking on players, sending in crosses into the opposing box. We've not seen him done that. In fact, we've not seen him closer to the 18-yard box of the Nigerians. So it clearly tells you they've done some good work, and he is the engine of these Ivorians. The midfield, Ali Kone and Sumanhoro, and that of him. And I think the Nigerians so far in the first half, they've done some good job on him, and now they've tamed him at the back. He can no more surges forward. He can no more send in dangerous crosses for his attackers to get them at the back of the net. And that is something I believe tactically the Nigerians, they've done so well there.
So that was some skills there from Olise for you. But Bamba also does well to block the shot. Con. The young elephant of La Cote d'Ivoire. 4 minutes of additional time added on. Can the young elephant get an opener before we go for the first half? Harcourt with the ball. So Tindano being so that was Kudus who was being pushed. The Flying Eagles. Can this be the goal? Look at this. Kudus.
That was the good moment there for the Flying Eagles of Nigeria. It was a good moment, but they couldn't capitalize on that to take the lead.
Look at it again. Cross was sent in. It was Kudus.
He wanted to go for a beauty.
Cote. Cote. To tip. 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 Still tip. Can this be done? Look at this. And the second yellow card. This time around, Tanasia, the center man.
That was a good run there from Tip.
Mohammed.
Yeah. A good run there, a solo run there. And now
I can't yell it. Had no option. Now goalkeeper Harcourt. The 4-minute additional time is up now. Divine Okechukwu Olise in your screens. So Fofana, Tape, just close to the action. And can this be the opener for the young elephant of Ivory Coast? Fofana. No, the ball has been blocked. Can this be the goal? No problem for goalkeeper Harcourt. So the first half has just ended. Tanasia blew his whistle for the end of the first half. But still the scoreline is barren. The young elephant of Cote d'Ivoire 0. The Flying Eagles of Nigeria 0. Krobia.
Yeah, I think we've witnessed some good match fit finals fit to be played in the grand finale. Two teams who have seen it or they've grounded through from the group stages and now they find themselves here. I think in the first 45 minutes of action, they've shown that yes, they deserved to be here as the finalists and now they are living up to the billing. Looking at the game that we've witnessed so far, I think the Nigerians have seen more of the ball. Likewise, the Ivorians have also seen more of the ball, but they have been more conservative at the back, making sure they take on the Nigerians quick to break them down. But I think Nigeria, they've dominated play, they've seen more of the ball, they've had good possession against the young elephant of La Cote d'Ivoire. But this is what I always say. Having watched the Ivorians from the group stages, they did so well in the second half comparatively to that of the first half. That is why this first half, we've seen them more conservative, and in the second half, we should expect more from them. They have in-depth of quality that they possess, and in the second half, we are going to witness a very good game.
Okay, so we go for a breather and we join the feed in second half.
Audio first. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hi guys, thank you so much to everyone that has watched this, and that was the first 45 minutes of the final WAFU B final between Nigeria and Cote d'Ivoire. For everyone that watched that game, it was a keenly contested game. Both teams had their moments, both teams had their opportunities. I dare say Nigeria had the better of the chance, or the chances that ordinarily you could say threatened a lot more. Nigeria had those chances. However, it doesn't count for anything if you're unable to convert them into killer passes. We are here to do a quick review of the first half together in preparation for the second half and look at what Team Nigeria can do differently to ensure that they win this game and come home with a trophy. I want to run you guys through the starting lineup initially. I want to quickly repeat that again. We didn't have it as at that time when we wanted to do it. Ebenezer Harcourt in goal. We have Abba Khalid Sadiq. We have Abba Khalid and Sadiq at right back. Odinaka Okoro, number 3. We have Oluwashile Akiniron wearing the number 4 jersey for Nigeria. Ahmed Akinyele wearing the number 5 jersey. Daniel Bameyi, the captain, wearing the number 6 jersey. We have Bidemi Olalekon Amole wearing the number 7 jersey. We have Abdullahi Abiodun Mohammed wearing number 8 jersey. Number 9 jersey is worn by Ezekiel. Number 9 jersey is worn by Ezekiel Anthony Punku. We have Rawa Mohammed wearing number 10 jersey. I'm just giving you a lineup of all those that did battle for Nigeria before I go into the review. Number 11 jersey is worn by Godday Imbos. 11 and 12 jersey Marvelous Freedom. 13 Divine Olise. 14 Imrana Mohammed. 15 Oluwaseun Kudus. 16 Clinton Ezekiel. 17 Shafiu Adamu. 18 Mustafa Kamaldeen. 19 Tahir Maigana. And 20 Matthew Kingsley. And the way we lined up for Nigeria in this game, for those that have not been following the competition, in goal, Harcourt, Akinyele and Bameyi, the Akinyele from Remo Stars, and the captain Bameyi pairing in 5 and 6. Okoro and Sadiq playing setting up as 3 and 2. We have Mohammed in number 10 in midfield, a midfield trio of Mohammed, Olise, and Kamaldeen. And then in attack, we had Imrana, we had Mohammed, and we had Maigana. And also in this game, we have seen a sub happen already. We've seen a sub happen already. Mangana has come in. Sorry, give me a second. Yes, Mangana has come out of this game for Kudus. That sub has been made earlier in the game in reaction to how the game was going. So we've seen a keenly contested game from the two sides. Both Nigeria and Cote d'Ivoire have come out totally to ensure that they get the win in this one. It's been KJ affairs so far. Amazing play from Nigeria over several sequences, over several instances. We have technically been the more threatening side in this one. However, we have not been able to make our superiority count, not be able to make our chances count, which is very, very painful, because in a game, in a final, what matters is not how well you play. What matters is the score line that gets on the board at the end of it. And the problem is we're getting the chances, but at the moment we are yet unable to deliver it. But solid defensive display so far from Bameyi and Akinyele. I've been raving a lot about Akinyele finally being in this side, and Bameyi has also shown why he is the captain of this side. On one occasion, the goalkeeper, Ebenezer Harcourt, right at the end, was called in to save Nigeria in a free kick situation. They had a free kick approximately a couple of yards from the penalty box, played it, blocked, hit again, got through the wall, got to the goalkeeper. He was up to it and able to make the save to ensure that the game that we went in 0-0 at the break. The question is, what does Nigeria, however, have to do to get all 3 points? For all those that predicted and said, we had a prediction that said Nigeria is going to win and the game 2-0. We had a 1-1 from Kelvin Marvel. The question is, what does Nigeria have to do to ensure that we go home with this one? Personally, to me, a lot is working right for the Nigerian side. Cote d'Ivoire has attempted to stock midfield. Yes, but we have still found a way with our 3 in midfield to find a way constantly around them. And anytime the ball goes down to number 11, we are always up and ready. That's anytime the ball goes out to Imran, which is the number 14, he's always available and always constantly running, beating his man the moment he gets to him, which is a good thing and a dangerous outlet so far for the Flying Eagles. That's the under 20 side. But all of this is just academic. It's all theoretical if we cannot make it count. The under 20 side has to ensure that they make it count and early. Over the course of the commentary, the commentators kept saying that Cote d'Ivoire has always played a measured second half and have always gone for the jugular in the second half of almost all the games that they played, meaning that beyond having to get a goal, we have to be at our best also in this second half to ensure that we are not taken for a ride. Also, defensively, we have to be very, very alert, because based on statistics, this is the period that Cote d'Ivoire comes to the party the most. This is the half of the game that they always show their fitness, they show their superiority over a lot of sides. But for Nigeria, this is not going to be the case, because I understand that a technical team led by Zubair has watched Cote d'Ivoire's games over and over again. They have seen how they play. If you notice the way we attended to the midfield situation and how we also provided help at every time for Odinaka Okoro was a direct response to how Cote d'Ivoire plays, because they overload the midfield regularly in their game and they do a lot of damage down the right. But a lot of attention was paid by the technical team to ensure that they don't threaten Nigeria how they have done to every other side in this tournament. So it's beautiful to see that we are stepping up to them technically, understanding exactly what they are trying to do in this game and nullifying it. It's left to be seen, however, if Nigeria is going to be able, if we are going to be able to not just nullify anymore, but go on the kill and get the much needed win to celebrate, quote unquote, right, to celebrate the installation of Nigeria's NFF president as the president of WAFU B. That is what is left to be seen, if it's something that we are going to be able to pull off in this one. But we've seen the first 45 minutes, the Flying Eagles have done their best. They have held their own. They've ensured that they've stood up and they have been counted. It's been a very feisty encounter. So I've seen a lot of dangerous tackles thrown either side, but these young boys are putting legs from both sides, are putting legs into every tackle. They don't care. That's the beauty of youth. That's the freedom and carefreeness that comes with being young and knowing you have a wonderful life ahead of you. You hardly see professional players at this stage throw the kind of legs and tackles, or throw legs into the kind of tackles I've seen Nigerian and Cote d'Ivoire players throw their legs inside. But again, they are young, they have enough time to grow, which is beautiful. But it's left to be seen how the second 45 minutes is going to turn out in this one. But in a couple of minutes, we are going to play the key moments we've been able to record from the first half for you guys, so you guys are able to follow up on the action that happened in the first 45 minutes and prepare yourself for a 45 minutes that is going to test the mettle of the Nigerian side, because over and over again we have seen that Ivory Coast plays and comes to the party in the second half. So it's left to be seen if Nigeria is going to be able to dominate, going to be able to come out of their shell in the second half, contain the pressure from Ivory Coast, and then go for the jugular. Remember yesterday, the Super Falcons went out of their way. That was yesterday, and they got victory against South Africa basically at the end of the game. A lucky punt from Michelle Alozie with her left leg almost at the halfway line, went all the way. Intelligent runs from Deborah Abiodun and Ihezuo confused the goalkeeper, ensured she could not gather, and the long ball from Michelle Alozie went all the way in, and the Super Falcons qualified for the WAFCON final. We are going to be having a watch party here with Victor Modo on YouTube. We'll have a watch party here ahead of the final. 1 hour to kick off. We are going to start that. We'll have a couple of guys here. They'll be eating, drinking, and football analysis. So we encourage you guys to stay locked on this channel. On Sunday from 7 p.m. we're going to be live. Stay locked on this channel. Let us celebrate Mission X together, because we know the Super Falcons of Nigeria are going to deliver Mission X. However Sunday goes, I know we are going for the win, but however Sunday goes, the Super Falcons have definitely already gone one step better than they did at the last WAFCON in 2022, because we were knocked out at the semi-final stage, and we also ultimately lost the third place match to Zambia 1-0, which made beating them 5-0 extra special for the players of the Super Falcons of Nigeria. Remember, it's halftime in the game we're following today. Nigeria 0, Ivory Coast 0, the final of the WAFU B under 20 tournament holding in Ghana. It's left to be seen how that's going to turn out. It's left to be seen what happens in the next 45 minutes. But we hope, as Nigerians, we hope also based on the little technical knowledge we know about this side and how Coach Zubairo likes to play, that he's going to be able to turn it around and deliver the goods, ensure that we wrap this up, not just that wrap this up in regular time, not for the lotteries of penalties, because that's indeed the lotteries of penalties, and it's anybody's game. I know we have a very good goalkeeper in Ebenezer Harcourt, but again, it's anybody's game, and it can swing either way, and it can swing either way. Please stay tuned for the second 45 minutes. We are going to immediately put on replays from the game so that you can watch everything that happened, or that we're able to capture for you in the first half, while we get ready for both teams to come out and show their mettle in the second 45 minutes. But we hope that Nigeria comes out tops in this one. That's the prayer, that's the plan. That as you can see, the replay is currently running. That was a good chance by Nigeria, but again, we basically missed it. The goalkeeper stood tall, but that was a very, very weak hit by Nigeria. That is what we need to avoid. We need to avoid these weak hits when it matters, because these opportunities are going to come few and far between. That was Kudus replaced my Ghana in that one. That was taken. That was Olise. Sorry, that was Kamadin shown earlier. Basically taking the fall for the fall for his side. He committed a foul and got a yellow card to ensure that Ivory Coast did not progress on that dangerous tackle, on that dangerous move heading towards Nigeria's goal. As you can see, both teams are basically ready to come out for the second 45 minutes. They are ready on the turf. They are warming up. In a couple of seconds, we are going to go over to Ghana, link up with the live commentary team, so you get the reviews as they are currently happening from the stadium. Remember, at halftime, it is Nigeria at the moment. Nigeria 0, Ivory Coast 0, and it's left to be seen what is going to happen in this one. But we hope that the under 20, I keep saying this, the Super Eagles, sorry, that the under 20 side of Nigeria hold their nerves, get the much needed goal that we need to convert this, and hold out to bring that beautiful silver trophy back to Nigeria and celebrate the appointment of Guso as the president of WAFU B. Ladies and gentlemen, see you at the end of 90 minutes. Enjoy your game. Drop a comment. Tell me what you think. Communicate. I love when I hear from you guys. Drop a comment. Let's go over to the stadium and enjoy the second 45 minutes from Accra with the live commentary team.
So the second half underway, and the Flying Eagles, as usual, are playing from my left to right. Then we have the young elephant from La Cote d'Ivoire from right to left. Christian, the goalkeeper for the side. Tindano. By Fofana. Tindano. Tape has been brought down, and that is an infringement going the way of the young elephant. Fofana close to the ball. Tindano. Sidibe to Tindano. He has been brought down. Sidibe. Signs a long one. Keita to Tape. But Tindano will effect the throw-in. Sadiq, Tindano. Another throw-in. Tindano. Tip. Tindano. Sends a long crossing. But the ball has been cleared. Kudus. Banakon. So that is the coach of the Flying Eagles. On your screens. Bamba. Now CDB. Siddiq. Mohammed. To Sadiq. The Flying Eagles. Swinging and putting their passes together. Kudus. Another throw-in. This time around, Sadiq will effect the throw. Yonis Zadok. Sadiq. Mohammed. That was a shot. Sadiq. To Kudus. Back to Sadiq. Sends a long one in. But no problem for Gobe and CDB. Tindano. Now the Flying Eagles will take charge. Kamaldeen. Imarana. But they couldn't get to the ball. Goes wayward for throwing. Imarana. Olise. Look at this. And that was a strike from Mohammed.
That was a good strike there from him. And that would have been a huge mistake from goalkeeper Zigui to have put in the ball.
Underrated the ball.
He underrated the shots.
The Flying Eagles. Sadiq. Sidibe.
The Nigerians are maintaining their composure from the blast of the whistle and the entire 45 minutes of action. I think where they ended the first half is where they've started the second half. They are still making more incursion in the second half.
The Flying Eagles. The Flying Eagles. But goalkeeper Christian, it's no problem at all. Sends a long one in. Locating tape. Gobe. Bamba. Fofana! Look at this! But Akenyele does so well to save the situation.
That was a glorious moment there for the young elephant of La Cote d'Ivoire. It was a quick attacking transitional play. And that was a glorious moment that Fofana could have taken the lead for the young elephant of La Cote d'Ivoire. The power behind the ball was not that high to have found the net before Akanyele's presence. And what an intervention by Akanyele to have cleared that danger there.
As of now, we don't know the decision of the referee. And I think the incident, okay, it happened outside the box.
Probably it would be a free kick to Fofana.
It was very, very swift.
Yeah.
Sadiq and Akanyele, they were caught watching. So that is Mr. John Ansan, the GACA chairman who doubles as the security coordinator at the Ghana Football Association. He's in charge of security in the WAFU Zone B U20 tournament that is being played in Ghana.
Rather given.
Tape. The Flying Eagles. This time around, Kamadin. Kamadin. It's a throw in. Gobe. Bamba. We effect the throw. Sidibe. Fofana. But the ball goes wayward. For a throw in, Sadiq. Akanyele. Harcourt. Bamiye. Sends a long one. But Bamba is there to save the situation. And another foul. As you rightly said, this particular match, he has not been surging forward. He's defending so beautifully. But his offensive appearances in matches, we are not witnessing here.
Yeah.
Goal kick. So Kamaldeen and Tape, a bit of misunderstanding there. Now Bamba. Another throwing this time going for the Ivorians. Cote trying to locate Tape. Abamba is there. The Flying Eagles this time around will get a throw. Imarana to Harcourt, the goalkeeper. Akko to Sadiq. Sadiq trying to locate Olise. But Gobe does so well to curtail the situation. Olise. Tindano. Olise. He has been brought down. And Tape needs to be very, very careful because he already has a yellow card. So just look at the incident. And I like the atmosphere and the weather here at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. Mohamed. Signs a long warning. But the Ivorians will clear their lines. Olise. Keeper does so well to save another situation. And that was an intelligent one from Olise. So the sports minister, Mr. Kofi Adams, with the Ghana Football Association president, who doubled as the second vice president of CAF, Kurt Edwin Simon Okraku.
Just yesterday, Minister was in Morocco to witness the Black Queens, their defeat to Morocco in the semi-finals of the ongoing Women's African Cup of Nations. And today, he's been able to show up.
Cote. Bamba, the first time that he searches for it. Can this be the goal? Look at this! Wow! Look at the save again. Sidibe.
And that is what we've been saying from the start. Whenever Bamba gets that opportunity to surge forward, the Ivorian teams becomes very dangerous in the final third. And look at that take on and that run into the opposing box and that cross. I think no wonder they've really worked on him. He's not had many of such opportunities, and that has been playing on the advantage of the Flying Eagles of Nigeria. I think he's super today. He's been defending so well. We've not seen him in the final third that much, but this is one of many he's done.
Magobi. Okoro with a throw. Okoro Now Fofana. But Sadiq. For the Flying Eagles of Nigeria. Sadiq with that long cross. But no problem for Cote. Tindano. Gets mercy from the referee, and this time around he had an infringement. Sidibe. Cote. Bamba. So some referees there in your shorts. Julian Nunu, who won the best referee, is here. Davorians. Now surging forward. Fofana. The captain of the side, Bamba. But this time around, Okoro has intercepted the ball. You don't give Bamba that chance. Because anytime he surges forward, it can cause havoc, can cause catastrophe in the final third of the Flying Eagles. Gobe. Bamba. But Okoro now making sure you will not give that Bamba that chance to effect those crosses. Tape. Nice crossing, but the connection was very, very poor from Fofana.
The ball was too high off him, and then the power behind the ball, I think he tried his possible best to have gotten the correct accuracy, but he was way off. I think he tried his possible best there.
Mohamed. Okoro. Imarana. Mohamed. Trying to look for Olise, but couldn't get to that. Now the Ivorians, the young elephants, surging forward. Cote. But Olise will come to the mercy of the Flying Eagles. Kudos. Tindano.
He's another man, we've not seen him in the final third. He's another man very dangerous in the opposing box, but today he's also been curtailed, and he finds himself more at the back. So the two creative channels of the Ivorians, we've not seen them that much from the start, and in this second half we've seen one dangerous incursion from Bamba, but for Tindano, who has scored 2 goals as a left back for the Ivorians, because of how he surges forward, his attacking proficiency. But today, I think the Flying Eagles, they've really worked hard on them, and we've not seen them that much. So Tindano is another man. Tindano is another creative spark in the Ivorians team, who has also been curtailed tonight.
Tindano. Cote to Tindano. Tindano. Kudus. Olise, but he couldn't get to the ball. Fofana. So that was from Sadiq.
He won the ball though, but it was a dangerous attack there. And no wonder he has seen a yellow card for committing such offense. He won the ball all, but the situation looks dangerous there.
So Tindano. Sidibe. And you can hear the noise from the stands, shouting goal, but the ball was blocked. The Flying Eagles this time around will go for a throw.
That would have been a very good goal there from him. He tried same against the Black Lights of Ghana in the semi-finals, and that edges the Satellites out of the equation of making it into the finals. Ali Kone, that powerful strike, even this one, he had it very close, but kudos to the defense of the Flying Eagles of Nigeria to have prevented that ball from going straight into the net.
So another free kick. Tape just close to the ball, behind the ball. Tape sends a long one in, but the goalkeeper does well, punches it to Bamba. Bami. Olise. Okoro. If tape should go to the books of the referee, it will be a disaster for the young elephants. Bami, I can't hear it. But Sidibe, that's all. Con. Tindano.
Substitution for Nigeria. Player number 13, Divine Okechukwu Olisi. Out for player number 17, Shafiu Adamu Buri.
So, Divine Okechukwu Olise is out. Duguri is in. Goal kick. Sidibe. Gobe, that's all. Passes the ball to Bamba. He's surging forward. Baketa, very, very strong. Okoro. Con. Tindano. Fofana has been brought down. Sidibe. Tape, back to Sidibe. Come to goalkeeper. Christian Sidibe. Fofana. The Super Eagles trying all the way to maneuver their way through, but the defense line of the Ivorians not leave any stone unturned.
In fact, the Ivorians, the Nigerians rather, they've done so well so far. They've defended so well. They've had some good chances. They've done some dangerous attacking sequences, and it is not easy playing against the Ivorians, especially this crop of players. And in this tournament, they've been the best team, and they are on a winning run of. They are yet to lose a game, and they are also yet to even draw a game in this year's WAFU B U20 boys competition. And they are on 100% winning run. So for them to have been able to hold them till 76 minutes without conceding, it clearly tells you the kind of work they are also putting in. Although these are incomparable two nations when it comes to the U20 level, I think the Flying Eagles have vast experience. They've done more in terms of winning some great laurels, competing highly, making it into the semis, the finals in every single U20 level tournament here in Africa, comparatively to that of the Ivorians. So far in this tournament, they've done so well against this Ivorian side. They are a very good team, very good side. But after 77 minutes, I think they've been the better side in this game. only that they've not been able to score a goal, and they are playing against the best team in the competition so far.
Bamba. Cone. Turns beautifully. Now Tindano. Cone. Tindano. Gobi. Keita was pushed. Tape. That is a throw in. And this time around, the Ivorians will take that. Bamba, he's the captain of the side. The younger elephant of La Cote d'Ivoire. Dave. Okay. Bamba. Sidibe. Kudus. That is Cone. Tindano. Goal kick. Bamba. Fofana. Turns so beautifully, but Sadiq could not give him that chance. The throwing now going in favor of the young elephant of La Cote d'Ivoire. Tindano. Sends a long one in. But Tape couldn't control that ball. And it is a throw in, this time around going to the Flying Eagles of Nigeria, Sadiq. Kanyele to Bami. Now Mohammed. Akanyele sends a long one in, trying to locate Kamal Dini. Now Mohammed. The Flying Eagles. Imarana with that cross. Can this be the goal? No. No problem. The savior once again. Christian Ziggy. Now the Flying Eagles. Akanyele, Tubami, Okoro, looking for Imarana, Bamba and Imarana, sends a long crossing, but they couldn't control the ball in the 18-yard box. Keita, very, very strong indeed. The captain back on his feet. And look at that.
both teams have done some good defensive work. I think they've been very, very resolute, very compact at their back. And clearly, the game does not seem we are going to witness a goal may come, but we are not going to see, let's say, anything more than a goal. If there are going to be any. If there is going to be any, I don't think we will be having 2-3 goals in the game so far. We have barely 7 minutes plus of additional time from the officials, and it is a game looking more likely to end in a goalless draw at the end of the 90 minutes.
Bamba has the ball away. Okoro. But Christian has no problem. Christian is in a haste, trying to find the opener. Kobe. Sadiq. Coon. Kanyele sends a long one in. Bakudus. The young elephant, the flying eagles. Sadiq with a throw. Sends a long one in. So substitution. Tape. So 87 minutes, left with just 3 minutes. Substitution.
For Cote d'Ivoire, player number 9. Now going to get out for player number 19, young Ivory Coast. Substitution numéro 9. Napoli est là. Numéro 2, young Ivory Coast. Player number 5, Alexis Emmanuel Obi, out for player number 4, Lassie Koulibaly. Sortie numéro 5 de la victoire, Alexis Emmanuel et entrée du numéro 4, Lassie Koulibaly.
So that is the substitution for you. 88 minutes. Tape. Now Hedy. Back to tape. The Ivorians stringing their passes together. But Sadiq will not give chance to Fofana. Goal kick this time around to the Flying Eagles, and Harcourt, the goalkeeper, will take charge of that. He sends a long one in. Has to roll this time around. But Bamba, the captain, defending so well for the Ivorians. Bamba. Christian Zidibi. Sitibe to Christian. Now to join the party is Koulibaly. Koulibaly. Five minutes of time added on. The Flying Eagles. The Flying Eagles. But the Ivorians are defending so well. Now the Ivorians on the counter break. Throw in. It has been effected quickly. Okoro. Sends a long warning. But the Ivorians are now going on the counter break. Okoro.
That was a quick counter-attacking there, and I would say, how do I describe this foul?
Professional one.
Professional foul, yeah, professional foul, because had it not been this,
So Kwasi. There's a goal! Tindano! Tindano! Look at the goal, look at the strike.
And that was a super goal. What a moment to have scored for the young elephants of La Cote d'Ivoire. That is the guy, the man, Tindano Zakaria. He did it against Niger. That was the only goal they scored past Niger. And he repeated that in their last group game against the Sparrowhawks of Togo. He scored a second goal after Tape had given the lead to the Ivorians. And today, what a way. And it's almost time. And Zakaria Tindano he's broken the deadlock. And now the Ivory Coast, they are leading by a long goal to nil.
So Tindano, who plays for AFC Adiake in Cote d'Ivoire, have done it once again.
Earlier on, we were talking about his influence and that of Bamba
yeah.
Influence. These are two fullbacks. Whenever they surges forward, they create havoc for the opponent. And this time, Tindano, earlier on, we spoke about, he has found himself in the opposing box and he's done justice. And the most important thing in this game, it's almost time, and now it looks more likely that he's won it for his country.
So the young elephant of La Cote d'Ivoire, fantastic captain Bamba, the Flying Eagles, can they make amends? Koulibaly. Oh,
I remember Jose Mourinho's quote. He says, whenever you find yourself in the grand finals, we go in for the trophy, you win it, you don't play it. And the Ivorians are almost winning the competition, not that they've been the immense or better side in these finals.
Where is Coach Abubakar Ouattara?
And
he said that his country is going to win.
Yeah.
The Flying Eagles. Look at this. I wouldn't be surprised any moment from now. Tanasia, the center man, is going to end this match. The young elephant of La Cote d'Ivoire, Sadiq, sends a long one in. The Flying Eagles doing everything possible. But look at this. Kwasi. I wouldn't be surprised. Tenacia, the center referee, have brought proceeding to an end, and the young elephant of La Cote d'Ivoire, Wafu Zombie 2025 boys U20, they have lifted the trophy. Krobia.
They deserve it. They've worked for it, and finally they are going home with the trophy. I think from the start of this competition, they are yet to lose a game. They didn't also even done a game. They've won all their games from the group stages to the grand finale. And this is a team wary of lifting the ultimate trophy. And I think they deserve it, and they've done it.
Cote d'Ivoire, Cameroon, Zakaria Ketinam.
Hey! All right, guys. So there you have it. The under 20 side lost the game, and they basically at the Ivory Coast not even bringing their penalty goalkeeper because anybody don't ready. I don't know how or what Ebenezer Harcourt from sadly Sporting Lagos was thinking in that moment. It still totally makes no sense. He went for the ball, easy ball to gather, hand set, and then he dropped it totally at the feet of the Ivorian striker, and he basically just passed it in. If you see the screen now, you're going to see celebratory images from the stadium as Ivory Coast director, as Ivory Coast is currently celebrating and enjoying the fact that they have won the WAFU B, but totally start to finish. He had no, oh my God. Like, if you see as this team, they vex me. But, well, every competition must have a winner. Every competition must have someone that comes second, but it's painful when the under 20 side of Nigeria fall basically to a defensive or a goalkeeper error. Oh my God. It's so, I mean, aside from the fact that it's painful for us as a fans, it must also be very, very painful for the young goalkeeper, I think 15 or 16-year-old goalkeeper from Sporting Lagos. I mean, it's a learning curve for him. He's still young. It has happened. So, congrats to this side. They won silver at the WAFU B tournament. Sadly, there is no celebration. There's no bringing home the gold to celebrate Ibrahim Gusau as the new WAFU B president. All we just have is we manage the silver, we come back, and we lick our wounds. And Ebenezer Harcourt ask himself what went wrong. Was it the gloves? Was it timing? Was it nerves? Whatever it was, it cost us big time. Remember, Ebenezer Harcourt is the son of ex-international and current Eyimba goalkeeper trainer Harcourt. I can't quite place his first name at the moment, but it's a sad one there for the youngster, a very sad one for the youngster, and we hope that he can pick himself up from this, whatever this is. And remember, he is our under-17 goalkeeper, also was promoted to the under-20 side, and he had done so well in this tournament, but when it mattered the most, he flopped his lines, and the Super Falcons, and if I see Super Falcons again, I will cry. And on the 20 side of Nigeria, lost the final and won silver. Well, there you have it. The game is done and dusted. Congratulations to the boys for winning silver. Congrats to the young elephants of Ivory Coast. They put in their all and they delivered for their country. From all of us at the studio, see you guys see you guys tomorrow for the midweek show, and see you guys on Sunday for the watch party. Morocco versus Nigeria Super Falcons WAFCON 2025 final. Signing off. My name is Victor Modo. See you next time.